Football. You know, if anyone asks me the definition of football, I would genuinely show them this game right here. 9 goals scored in one game. Probably the best game in football history. Battling the World Cup final between France and Argentina. This game is genuinely up there as being one of the best games in football history. It is definitely the best game in Champions League history. It is definitely the best first leg in Champions League history, if not in tournament in football history, man. This is how a football game should be played. While you have teams like Chelsea who struggled to score a goal in the past 6 games. Chelsea haven't scored a goal in the last 6 football games. This team right here, these two beasts, gave us 5 goals in 45 minutes. In the first 45 minutes, 5 goddamn goals where the score was 3-2. Look at this, they didn't beg for a penalty. They didn't go and complain about the referees, and a lot of referee mistakes happened, but I'm saying they didn't go and beg for a penalty like Kylian Mbappe does. They didn't go and beg and go at the referees like some Barcelona fans do, right? And I don't want to come at both. I didn't want to go at one fan base. I wanted to go at the other fan base as well. They didn't go and cry about, oh, this certain player did this certain player did that. They don't care. This is halal ball. You know, we had expectations before the game saying that the PSG versus Bayern game is halal ball and the haram ball is Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal. You know, we were genuinely joking about it. It was a meme and it was genuinely as a joke. But the fact that it actually gave us one of the best halal balls I've ever seen in my entire life, man. This is what you call pure football. This is what I like to see more, man. Attacking football. Enough of the park the bus trash that everyone has, man. I was watching Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich before this game, obviously, right? The fact that we were defending, just counting on counter-attacks, counting on Manuel Neuer doing a mistake, counting on luck game in and game out just pissed me off, man. Because this, after watching this is how a game should be played. And you are going to bring out Jose Mourinho to battle a Kompany and a Luis Enrique's team in the Champions League? That is genuinely insane for me, in my opinion. The amount of goals that happened in this game, man, let's go through them. Look, Neuer having a 4.1 goddamn rating, man. This is how a football game should be, man. This is like one of those Sidemen charity matches. If you don't know, a bunch of YouTubers, they do charity matches every single year. And they put like the worst player, the worst goalkeeper you will ever see in your entire life. People who didn't even touch a football and they're like 5'2", they always put them as goalkeepers just so they concede more, right? This is what it felt like. This was literally like a Sidemen charity match. And it was amazing because it was in a professional level at a big stage in the semi-final. 2 attacking, pressing machines going at each other, man. First of all, where do I start praising, man? Let's start with Bayern Munich. The attack that is genuinely now, we could put them in the conversation soon. We could put them in the conversation if they win a Champions League. With the MSNs, you can put them in the conversations with the BBCs. The other BBC, I'm talking about Bale, Benzema and Cristiano. Get your head out of the gutter. But look at these statistics, man. 59 goals and 7 assists for Harry Kane. You know, I feel so happy. I genuinely feel so happy. You know, he reminds me of a Bruno Fernandes for us, right? Where I genuinely think if Bruno Fernandes was in a different team, he would have already been top 3 in the Ballon d'Or for multiple back-to-back seasons, if I'm being honest. The fact that Harry Kane stayed with Tottenham Hotspurs for literally almost a decade of his career, him joining so late to Bayern Munich, and him just wasting his career at Tottenham Hotspurs, not winning anything, you could say, right? No Premier League titles, no Champions League finalists, I know, but he didn't win it. I just feel so bad for him, but at the same time, I'm so happy for him that he's finally found a team where he can showcase himself and actually win something for his showcasing and his hard work that he puts in the football pitch, man. Because he genuinely deserves it, man. He genuinely deserves a Champions League. A player like Harry Kane not getting a Champions League is genuinely criminal to see if I'm being honest, man. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is in 28 goals and 21 assists this season. Luis Diaz, who when he was rumored to join Barcelona, Barcelona fans hated the idea. I hated the idea even as a Real Madrid fan, because I was like, Luis Diaz, really? When you have players like Leao available at the left wing position, when you have players even like a Rashford or a Nico Williams, right? And you know what? I'm sorry. Everyone needs to apologize. I know Barcelona fans, some of you watch these videos. You need to apologize to Deco right now, because Deco loved Luis Diaz. He almost took him on a goddamn date, fam. Swear to God, he almost made love to him, man. He wanted him so badly. The fan base didn't want him. They didn't get him, and he was a bit too expensive. I believe they were asking for 60 million, and we were like, 60 million for a Luis Diaz? Oh my God. You would pay 120 million for Luis Diaz now. The goal that he scored, genuinely controlling the ball, put it over his head, right, and then shooting it, that was a beautiful goal he scored tonight, man. And then we have obviously Olise, man. Olise can genuinely be a Ballon d'Or contender if France goes far in the World Cup. Now, it all depends on the World Cup, but if they win the Champions League, then it's clear to obvious that either Harry Kane deserves a Ballon d'Or, or Olise if he goes far to the World Cup, obviously. I don't know if Colombia is in the World Cup or not, but 163 goal assist contributions in this beast team, man. Olise is scoring a beautiful goal, man. I just want to talk about Olise more. 22 goals and 26 assists. Obviously, he scored a banger against Real Madrid. He scored a banger against PSG as well, where he controlled the ball and he shot it so strong. And good luck to Bayern Munich's goddamn, no sorry, PSG's goddamn goalkeeper. Right? There is no way he's saving that. I swear there was like 4 defenders on him, and he still made that shot and scored the goal, man. What a player Kompany brought in from Crystal Palace, from the Premier League. Everyone was doubting him. He was unbelievable, I believe, in the Premier League as well, and he bought him. Kompany saw the vision and bought him and got him to Bayern Munich, and he has made a super team of a Bayern Munich, man. The team that he has built, Kompany, everyone laughed at this Bayern Munich team. This is what I am so amazed at, right? No one expected Bayern Munich to be at this position, because as soon as they hired Kompany, everyone laughed at him, and I was one included. Now you have to give him his flowers, man. Kompany fully deserves his flowers, man, because we thought that the downfall of Bayern Munich would start with them hiring Kompany, but goddamn, man, they are the favorites to win the Champions League now. It's insane. Let's go to PSG, because this player, I want to speak Georgian, but I don't know any words that is Georgian. I went to Georgia, by the way, if there's any Georgian people watching right now, and I remember, I swear on everything, one kid came up to me when I was in Georgia, right? And I asked him, right? I was like, who is the best Georgian player in the history of football? Because I genuinely didn't know. And he couldn't answer that question. I think there is a few, right? I don't, was George best? No, don't cook me. I'm sorry, don't cook me, because his name doesn't sound Georgian, right? George Best, I believe he's English, but the flag in FIFA, like I play FIFA, right? I swear it's kind of similar to the Georgian one. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anyone, but he couldn't genuinely answer that question, right? But now I think he can answer that question for me, man. Kvaratskhelia is on route to being not only the best Georgian player of all time, but this brother is on the route to being one of the best players in the world, ladies and gentlemen. This brother is having a Ballon d'Or Champions League type of performance and season. His resume is just insane, man. The fact that this game alone, the first goal he scored, right? He beautiful control. Went, dribbled, shot the ball all by himself. Beautiful goal. Second goal, a pass came from Hakimi from the right side, right? There was a double feint happened in that scenario, man. I believe Dembele left the ball, and someone else as well. I believe it was the striker. He left the ball as well for Kvaratskhelia to score a beautiful curler and in the back of the net. And the first goal obviously was way more beautiful than the second Kvaratskhelia goal, where he curled it so beautiful, where you think it's one of those shots that is going outside and then just goes back to the bottom right of the corner. What a goal from Kvaratskhelia, and these type of performances, the caliber of teams he has been performing against. Champions League player, man. In the league, I believe he only has like 7 goals. His stats are not the best in the league, right? But in the Champions League, unbelievable. But again, you don't need a scoring machines at the attack. As long as they are pressing, as long as they're tracking back, as long as they're getting the ball for you and having that engine and running for you, that is Luis Enrique's tactics. That is Kompany's tactics. Real Madrid, I hate to bring up Real Madrid always, right? Real Madrid, we had that Xabi Alonso type of player and we let him go. He wanted that same exact type of football and we let him go, and we're bringing now a Jose Mourinho, right? Yep. I'm sorry, I had to show you this, right? I was scrolling through social media and some Arsenal fan said the funny part is either PSG or Bayern Munich can beat Arsenal in the final. Every day, God, you test my patience every day, man. You test my patience every single day. I can't stay patient with these Arsenal fans. I can't. They just can't. I can't. They have the lowest IQ. They're literally battling IQs with goddamn, I don't know, man. They probably have the same IQ as a fish. I swear to God, even a fish is smarter than an Arsenal fan. This goddamn wall is smarter than the Arsenal fan, and it doesn't even have a brain. I'm tired. I don't even need to bring receipts and statistics to prove you wrong. I'm just tired. I'm tired of them. Oh my God, they ruined my day, fam. That's how bad it is. Have you ever seen someone that says something so stupid where you look at them for 5 seconds and you wonder how? I'm not even going to prove them wrong and bring statistics and make fun of them. No, this is just embarrassing to them. I'm just going to post this as an embarrassing thing, man. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. What a game of football Bayern Munich and PSG gave us. Thank you to both these teams, and if you're a fan of any of these teams, don't get mad. If you're a fan of Bayern Munich, don't get mad and say, why did we lose this game? Obviously, you have the right, obviously. As a neutral, it felt way better, but even if you're a Bayern Munich fan, please be grateful of what we saw last night, and the history that you two teams made is just unbelievable, man. And I still can't believe that Kompany is one of the managers that is just genuinely gave us one of the best games in football history, most likely, man. And it's unbelievable. Everyone deserves their flowers. Even there's some players I didn't mention. I believe one of the players I want to talk about is the plays in Bayern Munich. I forgot his name. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, comment down, I see every single comment, and gracias amigos.